The subjects that I've chosen for my lesson is Economic Management Science for grade 8, and the topic is entrepreneurship. Right. For this topic, the lesson objective would be for the learners. By the end of the lesson, learners should be able to identify the characteristics of a successful entrepreneur and different business opportunities in the community, right? Be able to explain how entrepreneurs identify business opportunities and contribute to economic growth and job creation, and evaluate a business idea by discussing its strengths, weaknesses, and potential success in the local community. For the introduction activity, right, the ICT tool that I will use is PowerPoint presentation, right? The activity is the teacher will present a short slide show introducing entrepreneurship and the characteristics of a successful entrepreneur. The teacher's activity is going to be present a slideshow and ask learners questions regarding the slideshow, and then the learners are to watch the presentation and answer the questions that the teacher asked. Right. The activity introduces learners to concepts of entrepreneurship and helps them to recognize the qualities needed to become a successful entrepreneur. That's how this activity is linked to the topic. For the development activity, the ICT tool that I would use is a smartphone. And then the activity, right, in pairs, learners will research the local entrepreneur or small businesses and identify services or products offered, the target market, and reason for the business being successful. The teacher's role will be to guide learners to search for information which is reliable and encourage group discussions and critical thinking. On the learner's side, they will work collectively to search a business, and also they will need to present their findings. Right, the activity is linked to the topic because it will actually help learners understand how entrepreneurship works in real life situations, exploring actual businesses, full stop. Then the consolidation activity. For the consolidation activity, the ICT tool I would use is a quiz. The ICT tool that I would use is Kahoot, right? For the quiz, learners will need to complete an online quiz on the characteristics and business opportunities that entrepreneurs experience. The teacher's role will be to create and administer the online quiz, and then review results and provide learners with feedback. The learner's role would be to complete the quiz and reflect on their performance. Right. This activity will try and reinforce whatever understanding that they have, and will help them to try and understand where they've gone wrong. Full stop. The challenges that can be faced is obviously learners being disruptive, learners not reading for understanding and not understanding the work or what's being taught about. So basically, what was done is I used different forms of teaching, because in one I showed a slideshow for visual learners, and then for the development activity I made them do their own research, which is a bit more flexible to their suiting. And then obviously learners being disruptive and all, you need to reprimand them, keep them in line. Those are basically the tough things that are faced.